Now we're going to talk about how to find the CV, the cost variance. So the cost variance is the difference between the earned value and actual cost. You can view this earned value as the inflows for the activity by the end of the current time period. You can view this AC as the outflow for this activity. And therefore the EV minus AC minus the actual cost shows the cost variance. So if this CV is positive, if this cost variance is positive, that means your earned value is greater than your actual cost. So that means you are under budget. And this is a good condition. If you have this earned value greater than the AC, greater than the actual cost, then that means you actually spent more than you should have earned. So if you have the CV is a negative number, then that means you are over budget for this activity in that period. So therefore the CV equals to the EV minus the AC. Okay. And for the SV, this is the schedule variance. So schedule variance is the difference between the earned value and the planned value, EV and PV. So you use EV minus PV to get this SV. So it's EV minus PV. And this means it just gives an overall review of how is the progress of your current project. So the earned value is the actual budget that you have earned due to your actual completion, the actual progress of the project. The PV is the planned value. Okay, so if you have got this positive SV, the scheduled variance is positive, that means your earned value is greater than your planned budget. So that means you are ahead of schedule, like you complete more portion of your work than what is expected. If you have a negative SV, a negative schedule variance, that means your current earned value has not yet reached the planned budget. So that means you are behind budget, like an overall view for the project that you are behind schedule. Okay, so this SV does not give any specific information of one activity. Well, you could have SV for one activity, but when we draw in a chart, this SV stands for the SV of all the activities altogether. So it gives this big picture, this overview. And therefore you can copy the formula from these two cells to the other cells. So that gives you the CV and SV value. You see the CV is the difference between EV and AC. The SV is the difference between EV and PV.